A modern city in booming East Asia. Bangkok is growing at warp speed. Skyscrapers shooting up across the horizon. Slums crowded with the people who keep the economy expanding. YUPA WADKIEN is one of the millions lured here by the prospect of higher paying wages in the big city. She first arrived in this neighborhood more than 20 years ago, but it's a precarious existence.
I have no budget to renovate my home. I worry about the leaks when it rains. I cannot sleep.
And increasingly, there are unscheduled interruptions to daily life that slum residents can't just stand by and watch. United Nations research shows that people in the Asia-Pacific region are 4 times more likely than the global average to lose their homes to climate change and natural disasters. By 2030, most Asians will be living in cities. That means about 4 million people, or a city about the size of Hyderabad, is added to the world's urban population every month. There's a desperate need for resilient housing in the region's cities. The sheer scale of the exploding housing crisis in the Asia-Pacific is such that governments on their own simply can't solve it. So people have got to find solutions by themselves. The problem is, many are among the poorest in the world. How are they supposed to pay for it? Increasingly, micro-savings, not micro-loans, are being seen as a better way to get financing to the poor.
We don't tend to go and help people with just grants. We don't build people homes. There's always a financial component where they have to take responsibility. Generally, we do that through a loan, like a mortgage loan, but more and more we're looking towards savings as a way to help them save for the home improvement beforehand, and then they don't have to take a loan if they don't want one later.
International financial giant Citigroup is putting $1 million into a joint project with Habitat in the region.
Every little bit helps, right? And in terms of lifting people out of poverty is critical from a commercial standpoint in the long run, as well as a way to be a good citizen in the communities in which we work and live.
Micro-savings might be the new financial trend to help poor people, but the problem of providing resilient shelter for them in the midst of the looming housing crisis is going to need a lot more attention. Veronica Pedrosa, Al Jazeera, Bangkok.